Okay, so hello everyone. This is part 8 of our playlist DSA with Python, right? So in this video, we are going to learn one program with multiple approaches, like how we can solve this problem with multiple approaches. The problem is sum of sum of n natural numbers. Okay, so how we can solve this natural number problems in different methods. So let me just save this file. Okay, so this is fifth one. Okay, so what I will do for solving this problem, what we have to do, sum of n natural numbers. We have to add natural numbers. Means what does it mean? You already know, I think you already know, but let me tell you once again. Okay, so for example, this is what 5. So we have to add all the 5. 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, so what is the addition? 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 and 2 is what? 14. 14 and 1 is what? 15. So what is the addition? Addition is 15. So 5. Okay, so we have to generate. What we have to do? We have to calculate all the 5 terms. If it is 5, if it is 3, so we have to add all 3. Okay, all 3 sequence. 2 plus 1. So what is the answer of this? 3 and 2, 5 and 6. Okay, so the result will be 6. Okay, so summation of 3 and 3 natural numbers are what? 6. Okay, so let's see how we will implement this problem in different approaches. So first, what I required, I need an input from the user. I will take one input from the user, which is integer type. You have to mention type also, integer type. And here I will mention message. I will give message to the user, enter, enter a number. Okay, enter a number. And after that, what we will do, we will create different functions, okay, to solve this problem. So I have function 1. Okay, and it will take input. Okay, initially I'm not writing anything in this function, and we will create another method, another function to solve the same problem. Okay, we will solve the same problem with different approach, and we will solve this problem with another approach, right? So we are going to solve this problem with three approaches, right? So what we have to do, we have to pass. Okay, first let's solve function 1. Let's call function 1. Okay, we are calling function 1. So what we will do, actually we are three ways to solve this problem. Okay, what are the ways? Let me tell you. The first way is you can apply formula. Which formula? We can apply math formula. Okay, we can apply math formula to get the result. And second what we can do, we can take help of loop. We can perform looping. With the help of looping also we can get the solution. And the third method is we can use recursion. Okay, we can apply recursion on this problem. Okay, so let's see one by one how we can solve this with the help of math. Okay, we will solve this with math first. Okay, so let me just write the code. When we don't write anything, then we write pass. Okay, so I want to write something here in function 1. So let me write the code. So what's the code? I will write here return n. Okay, n into n plus 1. Okay, and and after that what we have to do, divide this complete equation, means divide this complete calculation with 2. Okay, why I am using this two slashes? Because if you want to get integer result of division, then you will use floor division. This is integer division you will use. If you will use single slash, means it will give you floating point values as well. So I don't want floating points values. So this is a formula. It will work. It will calculate natural numbers. Okay, for example, I'm taking 3. For example, I'm taking what 3. Okay, so what's the sum of 3 natural number? So 3 plus 2 plus 1. So result is what? 5 and 6. So result is what? 6. Right? And how this formula is working, let's try to understand here. What is the n value? N value is 3. What is the okay, after plus this is 1, right? And what is the n value? N value is 3 and multiply. Okay, divided by 2, right? So 3 plus 1, 3 plus 1 is 4, and then multiplication and then division. Okay, so this is also inside the bracket, means we will perform multiplication first. So 4 3 is a 12. Okay, 12 divided by 2. So what is the result? What will be the result? The result will be 6. Okay, so are we getting the same result or not? So means this formula will work in this problem. Okay, so let me just execute this code. Okay, so it is asking number, so I'm entering here 3. Okay, we are not printing any output, so let me print. Okay, let me print it. Okay, let me just type here 3, and what is the result? It is giving result is what? 6. Let me execute it one more time. Example, I'm writing here 5. Okay, let me just execute it once again. Let me type here 5. So what it is giving? 15. Okay, 50. So like that it is working. And what is the second method? What is the second method to solve sum of n natural numbers problem? Okay, let's write second method. So second method is we can apply loop. Okay, we can apply loop. So what I will do, I will write here. I will take a variable called sum. Okay, I'm taking sum is 0, right? And I will iterate with the help of loop. Okay, I in range, right? And how much I have to generate sequence? 0 to 0 to how much? N. Okay, so if you will write n, so it will run n minus 1, means 0 to, for example, n value is 10, so it will run 0 to 9, but I have to generate executed 0 to 10, so I will write plus 1. Okay, right? And now what we have to do, each time what we have to do, see what I'm trying to say here. Okay, what I'm trying to uh, tell you, see, this I will generate this. Okay, this range function, range data type will generate sequences from, so I value will be 0 1 2 3, like that. It will increase the values, okay, up to n. Okay, and suppose n value is 10, so it will update it till 10. Okay, and after that what we have to do, what we will do, basically we will take s is equals to s plus 1. Okay, so what is the s value? S value is 0, and plus I. What is the I value? Initially 0. So what is the s value? S value is also 0. Okay, now I value will increase. I value is what? 1. S value is same. So now what is the s value? 1. Okay, now I value will increase. So what is the I value? I value is 2. And what is the s value? What is the s value? S value is 1 now. So what is the result? 3. Okay, and now I value will increase. I value is 3. And what is the s value? S value is 3. So s, it will update s. So what will be, what the output will be? 9. Sorry, 6. Right? Right. So if we are giving n value is 3, so what will be the result? Result will be 6. Right? So like that we have to do here. So we will write here s equals to s plus s equals to s plus I. Okay, because I value will be 0 to n plus 1, right? So after that, what we have to do, after iteration, we have to return s. Okay, because s containing the sum of n natural number. So let me call f2 now. Let me run it for f2. Okay, let me pass 4 here. So it is generating, it is giving result is what? 4. Result is 10. So let's see. So what happening? 4 plus, okay, next number is 3 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, let's see 0 also. So 4 and 3 is what? 7, 7 and 2 is what? 9, 9 and 1 is what? 10. So what is the result? 10. And what is the result we are getting? 10. Right, so this is how it is working. Now let's solve it with recursion. Okay, third function is for, we will solve it with recursion. Okay, so what we will do now, so here we will say, okay, return what? We will return n plus function 3. Okay, we will call function 3 once again, and we will say n minus 1. Okay, call f3. F3 is calling itself. Recursion means a function calling itself. Okay, so it is calling for n minus 1 value. Okay, so each time it will call, and it will decrease the n value. Also it is adding n value, right? So it is decreasing. Suppose n value becomes 0. If n value becomes 0, if n equals to become 0, then what we have to say? We have to say return 0. Okay, return 0 when n value become 0 means we have to stop, means we have to come out from this recursion, right? So how it is working, let's try to understand. Suppose, okay, let me just call this function. Now what is the function name? This is the function 3. Okay, let me call this function 3. Okay, function 3 I am calling. Now let's understand. Suppose n value is 3. Okay, n value is what? Let's say n value is 5. N value is 5. So what will happen? Try to focus here on this function. Okay, so fun3, what we are doing, we are calling function 3. We are calling function 3 and passing n value. N value is what? 5. Right. So what will happen? It will check the condition. If n value, n is what? 5. 5 is equals to 0. So no. So it will not execute. If will not execute, it will go to the return, and it will write n plus 1. What is the n? What is the n? N is what? N value is 5 plus. Now f3, call f3 by passing n minus 1. So what is the n value? We are again calling f3 by passing n minus 1. What is n minus 1? N minus 1 is 5 minus 1 is what? 4. Right? Now, so we are again calling. So what is the n value? This 4 will pass into n. So what is the n value? N value is 4, which is not equals to 0. So again, this will not execute. Okay, so what it will execute? It will say n plus function 3. So what is the n value now? N value is 4. 4 plus function. What is the function value? Function n minus 1. N minus 1 means 3. Right? Now, this function will call means this 3 will pass here. So 3 will come here, and this 3 is equals to 0. Yes or no? So it is not equals to 0. So what will happen again? N plus function 3. So what it will do? N means 3 plus function n minus 1. N minus 1 means 2. Right? Okay. Now, what will happen? This 2 will pass here, and it will check n equals to 0. No, it is 3. It is not equals to 0. So what will happen? 3 plus, again call the function by passing n minus 1. So what is the n value now? N value is 2. N value is what? 2 plus function. Okay, 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is what? 1. Okay, so this value will pass into n. So okay, n value is 1. 1 is equals to 0. Yes or no? No, 1 is not equals to 0. So right here n value and call this again. So what is the n value? N value is what? N value is 1 plus, okay, n minus 1. N minus 1 means it will become 0. Okay, call it for 0. Pass n value is what? 0. Let's pass 0 n value. So 0 is equals to 0. Yes, 0 is equals to 0. Then return what? Return 0. So what we have to do? We have to return 0. Okay, where we have to return 0? Okay, so we have to return what? It is this function. This function finally returning what? This function is returning 0. Okay, so now see everyone. So finally what will happen? It will return 0. So where it will return 0? Here, this function will replace by the 0 and it will return 0 here, right? So now tell me, 1 is there and 0. So 0 plus 1, what it will become? It will become 1. So it will return 1 here. So this function will replace by 1. Okay, so this function will replace by 1. So 1 and 2. 2 plus 1 is what? 3. So 3 will return here. Okay, so this function will replace by 3. So 3 and 3 is what? 6. 3 plus 3 is what? 6. So 6 will return here on this location. Okay, 6 plus 4. Okay, this is 4 and 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay, so 10 will replace. Okay, 10 will return where? Here it will return 10. This function will replace by 10. Okay, and after that 10 plus 5 is what? 15. 10 plus 5 is what? 15. And this 15, okay, 10 plus 5 is what? 15. This 10 and the, sorry, this 5 and this 10 is become 15. Okay, so finally this function will return what? 15. This final result will be written by this function is 15. So if you will write 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So what's the result? 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 2 is what? 14 and 1, 15. Okay, so what's the result? It summation of this will be 15. So how this is how this recursion is working. Okay, so I hope you are understanding. Now let me just execute this code. Okay, so let me execute this code for function 3. I'm giving number is what? 5. So it is returning what? 15. Okay, so let's check whether all functions are working properly or not. Okay, so let me write here another function also. Okay, function 1 is there, function 1 is there, function 2 is there, function 1 and function 2. Okay, let me just execute this code once again. Okay, I'm giving here 5. So all three functions are returning what? 15. Okay, if you will take another number, so all the function will take, okay, 6. So all the functions are returning 21. Okay, so this is how it is working. Okay, so I hope you are understanding this program. Okay, this program is little bit tricky. This function 3 is little bit tricky because we are using recursion here. Once you will practice this, you will get to know. Otherwise, in upcoming videos, we will discuss more about recursion and I will tell you the complexity analysis. What do you mean by complexity analysis? Means which function is taking less time and less memory. So based on that complexity analysis, we will select our solution. All right. So that's all for today. In the next video, we will discuss further coding questions. All right. So thank you everyone for watching this video.